Hey y'all, welcome back. Today on this beautiful rainy fall day, we're gonna get started on canning some whole tomatoes. I have everything set up. There's my water bath canner. I'm going to blanch these, so this is going to be my hot water, canning salt, lemon juice, some of my tomatoes. I already have them washed, cored, and I have, oh my gosh, and I have the X on there. And no, that is not moldy, it is just a crack from the weather. That will come off when it gets blanched. Let's see if I can get it to stay. I've got these few right here left. Here's my ice water. And I have more tomatoes right here. Yes, this one right here is melty and it's moldy. These have only been in here since last night. These are our number 2s. They're from our farm. These are not number 1 tomatoes. This one actually is. But, you know, whenever they're cracked, they have water spots, all that. Those are number 2s. I'm so happy we finally got some homegrown. So I have 3 different jar sizes here. I have half pints, pints, and quarts. And that is just because I thought I still had pints left. This is all I have left, or else I would have bought some more for this project. And I'm going to add my canning salt and my lemon juice to these. Now, I'm water bath canning these tomatoes. And that's why I have the lemon juice in there, because it gives you the acidity that you need to make it safe for water bath canning. The canning salt, that's optional. That's up to taste. You do not need that. But I use it because it just enhances the tomatoes just that much more. If you wanted to pressure can it, you could do it without salt or lemon juice. I'm not sure on that recipe. I've just never had to take my pressure canner out to do this because I'd rather use my water bath canner. It's so much easier for me. Now, because of the 3 different jar sizes, we're going to be doing 3 different measurements on our lemon juice and our salt. And a couple of these jars, I am going to experiment a little bit with putting some garlic in it. We're going to get our water heated up for blanching. We're going to put the lemon juice and the salt in these jars. Let's get started. So we're going to start with our half pint. That's going to be half a tablespoon of lemon juice per jar. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this one. I don't think that made much of a difference. Okay, now I'm going to add a tablespoon per pint. Now 2 tablespoons of lemon juice per quart.
Oh, the stuffing house. Well, it's all right there on the couch. I just don't want the big dogs to mess it up. You want to play with your toy box? You want me to open your toy box for you?
Now for your salt, you're going to do 1/4 teaspoon per half pint. Half a teaspoon for your pints. And then a whole teaspoon for your quarts. Okay, now we're on this side because we're going to start blanching our tomatoes. I've got my hot, not boiling water, and what was my ice water, but it's still pretty cold. It'll do the job. This only takes a couple of seconds, so sorry about that. Use this, drop it into there, and do it softly. You don't want to splash yourself with that water because it's not boiling, but it's pretty hot. Give it a few seconds. Not quite. Now, they weren't quite hot enough yet, but see, the skin is starting to peel off. We're going to go ahead and blanch all these. We're going to peel all the skin off. And then we're going to start putting them in our jars. Now, it doesn't have any skin on it. I'm going to raw pack it right into my jar. Just like that. Okay. Now this is what you end up with. You want to fill it up to about 1 inch headspace. Now I'm going to put my seal and my ring on this, fingertip tight. Now we have our first batch in our water bath canner. Once it comes up to a boil, I'm going to set my timer for 40 minutes. So far we have 10. They did separate, but you can fix that. Just shake them up whenever they cool and you put them on the shelf tomorrow. They'll be good to go. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 more to go and we'll be back. We have our last 7 back in the water bath canner. This water is cool because these jars were room temperature. You do not want to put room temp jars in really hot water. They will buzz and it's not good. I do have a jar of water in the middle. That way these don't tip over. Some of these are pints, some of them are half pints. At about 25 minutes, I'm probably gonna take the half pints out because they're smaller. They're gonna take about half the time to water bath can. Okay, y'all, here's all of our jars done. So altogether, we got about 17. All right, y'all, that's it for today. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.